back to the hottest game show in your nervous system. Find your match. On today's episode, we've got a lonely neuron ready and eager to find the transmitter of her dreams. Meet Nettie the neuron. She's got the dendrites ready for reception and a myelinated axon that keeps her insulated for fast firing. She's had too many failed dates with greater than temporal potentials, and she's been sitting with a resting membrane potential of negative 70 millivolts for just far too long. She's looking for a neurotransmitter to fit her needs to reach threshold and set off an action potential. Let's go ahead and meet Nettie's 3 potential matches. Neurotransmitter number 1 is acetylcholine. He's almost always found at the neuromuscular junction. Acetylcholine enjoys exciting neurons, but also has the ability to inhibit neurons too. Using both ionotropic and metabotropic receptors, this guy's got the whole package. Neurotransmitter number 2 is glutamate, or sometimes known in the streets as monosodium glutamate. He's the major excitatory neurotransmitter of them all, but watch out, too much or too little of him could be toxic. He's perfect in just the right amounts. Meet GABA, our 3rd neurotransmitter. He's a shy guy who doesn't excite much, and he's always calm, cool, and collected. Nothing ever phases him. Could he make Nettie's dreams come true? Let's find out.
All right, Nettie, go ahead and ask your suitors your first question.
Neurotransmitter number 1. What is your idea of a perfect date?
Well, I take you out to the neuromuscular junction, because obviously that's where I hang out the most. I'd show you an exciting time, then I'd use my ligand properties to stimulate strong muscular contractions.
Wow, Nettie, how do you feel about that response?
Okay.
Yeah. What would you like to ask suitor number 2?
Neurotransmitter number 2. If you were to take me out to dinner, where would we go?
Well, Nettie, what we would do is go to my favorite hangout, the Golden Buddha Chinese restaurant. But we would lay off of the buffet there because a little too much of me might make you a little too sick.
Well, Nettie, how do you feel about all that Chinese food?
Well, I love Chinese food.
That's great. All right, let's ask our next suitor the next question.
So, neurotransmitter number 3. Neurotransmitters 1 and 2 told me how they can excite me. How can you excite me?
Well, I can't, but if you choose me, I can be the one to calm things down so you're not firing all the time. It's simple. All I do is bind ionotropic receptors, and chlorine comes in to make it more negative. So my date would be for you to come over and we could Netflix or something.
Hey, but I can do that too. Not only will I excite you, but I'll also inhibit you. I just need the help of my buddy, G Protein. Yo, G.
Hey, yo, what up? I'm G Protein. Yeah, like my homie said, all I gotta do is disassociate from your metabotropic receptors, and that way your channel's open. This allows potassium to flow out, and you become more negative. In the hood, we call this hyperpolarization.
Thanks, guys. So, Nettie, now that you've heard from all 3 of our neurotransmitters, I'd like to offer you to hear from one more suitor. Are you up for the challenge?
Yeah.
Introducing our neuropeptide, endorphin. He's a happy-go-lucky guy looking to win the heart of the neuron with his feelings of euphoria. In his free time, he likes to go for long runs, looking for a partner to experience his runner's high. When faced with challenges such as pain, he laughs, blocking its release.
So, Nettie, what would you like to ask your new suitor?
Well, since you're a neuropeptide, where would you take me on our first date?
I would take you on a trip down into the central nervous system where I hang out. You will have such a good time with me on our date that you will leave feeling with euphoria.
Well, that sounds great, but why should I choose you over the neurotransmitters?
Oh, easy! I'm larger than those other neurotransmitters, and I can protect you from substance P, those nasty little guys. They're so easy to block. When I do block substance P, baby, you will be feeling oh so high.
All right, Nettie, you've heard from all 4 of your suitors for Bind Your Match. Have you made your decision?
Well, I choose.
To find out which neurotransmitter or neuropeptide Nettie picks, tune in to next week's episode of Bind Your Match.
Are you gonna give us a countdown or? Nettie, how do you feel about all that Chinese food?
Well, I love Chinese food.
Seems like a good fit so far.
I think so.
What's up?
Hey, I can do that too. Not only will I excite you, but I can also inhibit you. I just need the help of my buddy, G Protein. Yo, G.
Hey, yo, what up? I'm G Protein. Like my. Hey, yo, what? I'm G Protein. Yeah, like my homie said, all I gotta do is disassociate from your metabotropic receptors, and then I don't know. Hey, yo, what up? I'm G Protein. Yeah, like my homie said, all I gotta do is disassociate from my metabotropic receptors. Hey, yo, what up? I'm G Protein. Yeah, like my homie said, all I gotta do is disassociate from your metabotropic receptors and open your channels. This allows potassium to flow out of you. Is it potassium?
Well, I take you out to the neuromuscular junction.